Good morning, Mount Olive Church and friends. Happy Monday to you. Not quite as fun as saying Happy Friday, but looking forward to a good week, hopefully this week. I'll go ahead and share my screen, filling in for Pastor today. He asked me to, and certainly glad anytime to help out Brother TJ, any of the guys, really. John had mentioned thanking me and Sean there on Friday, and I guess it's kind of the other way around. I almost feel honored to help um, in any way when the guys ask me to. Feel undeserving, feel unworthy, definitely of being able to do that. But always glad to pitch in, and certainly glad to for the pastor today. I'm going to talk about Brother Jason's message yesterday, and really enjoyed that. Yeah, I'm sure it was a hard message to preach, and I'm sure the devil beat him up over it all week, and even after. I'm sure I've not talked to him yet, but it was a needed one, and it was one that I hope sticks with us. Certainly one that's always true. I try to be quick to thank the guys, whether it's Pastor TJ or Jody or whoever it is, Brett, Tommy. But we do appreciate Jason. I don't think I say that near enough. I don't know that we could be thankful for our pastors and everyone, the leaders in our church, for how much they do. But Brother Jason, like a lot of the rest of them, just does stuff that none of us know about. I mean, even as I'm bragging on him, I'm sure there's a million things he does on a daily, weekly basis that none of us notice. Him and Bob clean the church. He's always pitching in to mow and weed eat, and it seems like he's always out there. Anytime I've ever been out there to do anything, Jay has been there doing something to help and pitch in, and he's such an awesome guy. I'm going to date him for just a minute. He actually coached me in football in high school. Sure, he'll say that was his first year of coaching, but it was 20 years ago. I've known Jason for a long time. Very, very special man to me. Has always been there for me as a kind of a mentor, I guess, and without going into a lot of detail, he was there for me in a time I needed him once upon a time, and just an awesome dude. Very thankful for Brother Jason. So we'll get into, wanted to start us off this week again, talking about his message yesterday. The Good Shepherd was the part that I wanted to talk about a little bit. And, a lot of the stuff he said yesterday definitely resonated with me. But this one kind of point here, this one verse, we'll go ahead and go to it, John 10:11. I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. And so, Jason was talking about the voices we listen to, and there was a line in there where he said something to the effect of, what voice you going to listen to, the one of the devil or the one who died for you. And so I thought that really hit me, that, how many times do we let that voice of the devil sneak in? And, just like the cartoon he had, it's not going to be someone dressed in red with a pitchfork. It's not obvious. It's always these little sneaky things that the devil tries to work in on us. And, Lord help us to recognize his voice instead of the one of the world, right? But again, this is Jesus talking. I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd giveth his life for his sheep. And that's exactly what Jesus did for us. So just, very simply, very quickly this morning, I hope that we take from Jason's message, and this is Andrew, as well as anybody else. But which voice will we listen to? And when you read the two different voices that Jay presented yesterday, it's obvious which one we should listen to, but how often do we not? The first voice is the one who would steal, kill, and destroy everything you hold dear. And again, he's not stepping out in front of you and setting everything in your life on fire. It's not that obvious. He's working. He's getting these little things in that you don't realize. And I've been there, like Brother Jason said. I feel like I can speak on this because I've been there. And he sneaks his stuff in, and one day you turn around and you're like, "What happened? How did I get here?" Do you want that? Is that the voice you want to listen to? Is that the voice I want to listen to? Or is it like the point that hit me, the voice of the one who died for me to give me more abundant life? I'm going to listen to that voice. And that's a decision we make, right? It's a decision us as sheep get to make. We choose our shepherd. Are we going to listen to that? Are we going to continually flood ourselves with the voice of Jesus by spending time in prayer with him? Personally spending time in prayer, not just in little small bites, but, taking time to sit down and really listen to him and spend time in his word, and really making ourselves familiar with that voice, right? So that's kind of my challenge this week is let's make ourselves more familiar with that voice. And this was a picture of the girls. This is Allison's dad there to the right. One of his friends has a bunch of sheep. We went and visited them there, I guess, about a year ago. And, of course, they love them. Super cute goats and sheep and just all kinds of stuff. But, help me, Lord, help me to be your sheep, right? That was my thought, going forward this week. Help me to just follow you around, Lord. Help me to just hang on your every word, to hang on your every thought, put your thoughts into my mind, my heart all week long, and help me to be always, always, always be about your work, Lord. Help me to be your sheep, and he'll be our shepherd, right? So that's just hopefully a quick, to the point devotion this morning. Hopefully you get something out of it. God's certainly been good to me. He has been a shepherd to me through all kinds of times, always been there for me. I am thankful for him. I give him the praise. Hopefully you do too. Have a great Monday. Have a great week. And remember, let's try to familiarize ourselves more and more every day with his voice. Love you, Mount Olive. Have a great week.